Welcome to the Funnel Factor, everybody. All right, so are you ready to dive into some Funnel Factor goodness?
Always ready. Let's do it.
Okay, perfect.
Right?
So today we're going to be talking all about bonus creation.
Oh, yeah. That's a juicy topic.
It is. And, our source material comes from Cindy's workshop, which you so graciously shared with us.
It's gold, pure gold.
It is. And the mission of this deep dive, I think, is to help our listeners get their foot in the door with some of these heavy hitters in the online marketing world.
Yeah. I mean, imagine collaborating with, some of the top players in the industry and getting your offer in front of those massive audiences.
Right. Like, how cool would that be?
So cool. And Cindy's workshop breaks down exactly how to make that happen.
Absolutely. So let's jump right in. One thing that Cindy really emphasized was this idea of honesty being absolutely crucial when you're approaching these vendors. Why is that such a big deal in this world?
Honestly, I think it boils down to the fact that these vendors are just bombarded with requests constantly.
Right. I can only imagine.
And so they've seen it all. The inflated numbers, the generic copy-paste messages.
Yeah.
And Cindy even mentioned how she can instantly spot those a mile away.
Really?
And she just hits delete.
Wow.
So authenticity, it's like a breath of fresh air in this world of hype.
It's almost like they can smell desperation.
100%. And remember, everyone starts somewhere, right? These big names, they weren't born with giant lists.
Right. They had to build them up.
They built them brick by brick. And the vendors who've been around the block, they remember that grind, and they're more likely to connect with someone who's upfront about their starting point.
Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. So let's say you're being authentic, you're ready to reach out. What does that perfect pitch look like? What did Cindy say?
So she gave some very specific advice. And first and foremost, keep it short and sweet.
Okay.
You want to respect their time, grab their attention quickly, don't drown them in paragraphs.
Right.
Start by expressing genuine excitement for their upcoming launch. Show them you're a fan.
Because if you're genuinely excited about their launch, you probably already know what their product is.
Right.
So mentioning it by name just shows you've done your homework.
Exactly. It's not some mass email blast.
Exactly. So what else?
So then you got to highlight how your bonus specifically complements their product and their audience.
So what unique value can you offer?
Yes, exactly. And this is where knowing your own stuff comes in, right?
Okay.
What unique skills, knowledge, resources do you have that could really enhance their offering?
Makes sense.
And remember, be upfront about your goals.
Okay.
Explain that you want to provide real value to their members. And yes, you'd love to grow your own list in the process.
So it's a win-win for everyone.
Transparency builds trust. It's a win-win for everybody.
I like it. All right. So you've crafted this perfect pitch. You hit send. Now what? Let's talk responses.
Okay, let's start with the dream scenario. They say yes.
Yay! Cue the confetti.
Ooh.
But in a practical sense, what happens next? What are the steps?
Well, first things first. You need to provide them with a banner that links back to your funnel.
Okay. So how does that work?
So basically, it's a bridge that connects their audience to your offer.
Okay. And luckily, FunnelMates makes this super easy.
All right. So for those who might not be familiar with FunnelMates, can you just break this down a little bit? What is this banner? How does it work?
Sure. So imagine a little graphic ad that you see on a website or in an email.
Okay.
That's your banner. And it's designed to catch the eye, make people want to click on it.
Okay.
That click takes them to your landing page,
Yeah.
which is part of your funnel. The sequence of pages designed to lead people towards your offer.
And I'm assuming FunnelMates creates this banner for you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
In your FunnelMates account, you go to the settings icon for your bonus funnel,
Okay.
and then click Funnel Link in Traffic Kit, and boom, there's your banner code, ready to copy and paste.
Oh.
Send that to the vendor with a heartfelt thank you, and you are good to go.
Perfect.
Easy peasy.
All right. So far, so good.
So far, so good.
But my brain goes to, what if they say no?
Ah, yes. The dreaded no, rejection. It's part of the game.
Yeah. But it's still tough. Oh, for sure. Especially when you've, poured your heart into creating this amazing bonus and pitch.
Totally.
Yeah.
How do you handle those no's gracefully?
So first off, always respond gracefully.
Okay.
Thank the vendor for their time and consideration.
Right.
You never know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe they're swamped. Maybe it's just not the right fit at that moment.
Yeah.
But a gracious response leaves a positive impression.
Don't burn any bridges.
Exactly. Now, here's where it gets strategic.
Okay.
Instead of just accepting that no pone, consider offering to give away your bonus without capturing leads.
Wow. Wait. Really?
I know it might seem counterintuitive,
Yeah.
but it shows them that you're not just after their list.
All right.
You genuinely want to add value to their launch.
Okay, so it's like a goodwill gesture.
Exactly. It's a way to build rapport for future collaboration.
I like that.
And then when their next launch rolls around, you check back in, offer to create a new, even better bonus tailored to their upcoming product.
Oh, so you're playing the long game.
Always playing the long game. It shows you're paying attention, you're invested in their success, you're willing to go the extra mile.
Smart. Okay, so speaking of relationships, Cindy also talked about building vendor relationships more broadly.
Right.
Right? What were some of the key takeaways there?
Yeah, she really emphasized that these connections are just essential in the online marketing world. It's not just about one-off collaborations. It's about creating a network of partners who support each other's growth.
Like your own little marketing dream team.
Exactly. And she had some great advice for people who are just starting out, and maybe feeling a little intimidated by the big names.
Right.
Don't be afraid to target less prominent vendors who are also building their businesses.
Yeah, I was going to say, because they're probably a lot more open to collaboration at that point.
Totally. They're often more receptive to fresh ideas and unique bonuses, and it's a great way to gain experience and build your portfolio of successful collaborations.
Makes sense. Okay, so before we move on, let's circle back to funnel mates for a second. We talked about the banners, but Cindy also mentioned this super cool feature called automatic lead tagging.
Oh, yeah. That's a game changer.
Yeah, can you break that down for us?
So basically, any leads that are generated through your bonus banner get automatically tagged in the system.
Okay.
That means you can identify exactly who came in through that specific collaboration.
Oh.
Even if you haven't set up your own email follow-up sequence.
So even if the vendor doesn't have a fancy follow-up sequence, I can still target those specific leads.
Yes, exactly. You can create separate email lists, segment your audience, and send highly targeted messages that resonate with those who came in through that particular bonus.
Whoa. It's like a built-in segmentation tool.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've covered a lot of ground here. Let's shift gears a little bit and actually dive into those outreach messages.
Okay.
What are some of Cindy's top tips for crafting a message that actually gets results?
Well, first and foremost, remember, authenticity is key. You want to come across as a real person, not a robot.
Right.
So ditch the robotic copy-paste jobs.
Got it.
Yeah.
But what are some specific things you can include to make it stand out?
Cindy suggests starting by mentioning that you're looking forward to their launch.
Right.
Shows that you're paying attention. You're genuinely interested in their success.
Yeah.
You're not just blindly sending out mass emails.
It's like saying, hey, I'm in your corner. I'm rooting for you.
Exactly. And when you're talking about your bonus, don't just vaguely mention that you have one.
Huh.
Be specific.
Right.
Highlight that you've created something especially for their new members.
So instead of saying I have a bonus, I might say I created a bonus specifically for your audience to help them implement your strategies even faster.
There you go. Exactly. That shows that you understand their product, their audience, and that you put thought and effort into creating something valuable.
Makes sense. What about being upfront about your goals?
Oh, yeah. Honesty is key. Vendors appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that you want to provide value to their members. And yes, you'd love to grow your own list in the process.
So it's a win-win.
It's a win-win. And being upfront about it builds trust.
Shows you're not trying to hide anything.
Right. You're coming to the table as a collaborator.
Okay. Now, Cindy also had this great suggestion for planting the seed for future collaborations.
Oh, yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
So she recommends including a line in your message that mentions you're just starting out, but you're eager to grow your list so you can be an even better affiliate for their products down the line.
Ooh. It's like saying, hey, I'm here to support you now.
Yeah.
And I'm working hard so I can be an even bigger asset to you in the future.
Exactly. It's a subtle way to demonstrate your commitment and ambition.
Very cool.
So once you've laid all that groundwork, it's time to make the ask.
Okay.
Simply ask if they'd like to see the GIF you created.
And resist the urge to, overwhelm them with information?
Yes. Keep it concise. Keep it focused. Just provide a brief overview and a link to your bonus if they're interested.
Okay.
Let the conversation flow naturally from there. If they want to see more, they'll ask.
No need to bombard them up front.
Exactly. Just pique their curiosity. Let them take the lead.
Okay, got it. So they say yes. They want to see your bonus. What happens next?
Provide them with that banner we talked about earlier, the one that links back to your funnel.
The magical banner.
The magical banner, Funnel Mates, makes it so easy with their funnel link and traffic kit feature.
Right. Just copy and paste.
Exactly. And then Cindy mentioned something really interesting about what happens after that.
Okay.
The automatic lead tags.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more about that.
So this is where things get really exciting in terms of targeted marketing. Any leads that come through your bonus banner automatically get tagged in FunnelMates.
So I can track which leads came from which collaboration, even if the vendor doesn't have their own follow-up sequence set up.
Exactly. It's like having a built-in segmentation tool that helps you create highly targeted campaigns for specific groups of leads.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered the yes scenario, but now I'm curious about the no scenario. What are some graceful ways to handle rejection? And maybe even turn a no into a future opportunity. So we talked about the yeses, the nos, but it seems like Cindy's overall philosophy is like playing the long game.
It is. It really is. It's not about, these quick wins or one-off collaborations. It's about building these authentic relationships that can benefit both sides for months or even years to come.
Okay, so how do you actually cultivate that kind of long-term relationship with a vendor? What are some things you can do?
Well, communication is key.
Okay.
Keep them in the loop on how your bonus is performing. Share any positive feedback you get from their audience. Maybe even offer to, update or tweak the bonus based on their suggestions.
So it's like you're treating them as a partner throughout the process.
Exactly. Not just someone you hit up when you need something.
Right. And remember, generosity goes a long way. Even if they declined your initial offer, maybe there's other ways you can support them, like sharing their content on social media, leaving a thoughtful review on their product. Just doing something that shows you're genuinely invested in their success.
Yeah, I love that. And it ties back to that authenticity that we talked about before. When you genuinely care about someone's success, they can feel it.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so let's say you've landed a collaboration. You've created this awesome bonus. You're all set up in FunnelMates. What's next? What are some final tips?
Well, first and foremost, deliver exceptional value.
Okay.
Make sure your bonus truly complements the vendor's product and provides real benefits to their audience. This is your chance to wow them, to showcase your expertise and leave them wanting more.
So it's not just creating something good enough. It's like going above and beyond.
Absolutely. Remember, your reputation is everything in this business. A high-quality bonus can lead to referrals, repeat collaborations, and a thriving network of partners.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It is.
And that brings us back to that key takeaway.
Yeah.
Building those long-term relationships. This isn't just about getting a quick list boost. It's about establishing yourself as a valuable player in this world.
Exactly. And it's about creating a sustainable business that's built on trust, mutual support, and a genuine desire to help others succeed.
So for those listening out there, what are some things they should be thinking about as they kind of embark on this bonus creation journey? What unique value can they bring to the table?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
It's about taking some time to really analyze your skills, your knowledge, your passions. What do you have to offer that's truly unique? What gap can you fill in the market? And don't be afraid to think outside the box. The most successful bonus creators are often the ones who come up with something fresh and unexpected.
I love that. Thinking outside the box. That's where the magic happens.
That's where it's at.
So much of online marketing is about finding those creative solutions
Yeah.
that stand out.
And it's about remembering that this is a journey, not a destination. There will be bumps along the way, rejections, setbacks. But if you stay focused on providing value-building relationships and constantly learning and evolving, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve.
Well said. I think this deep dive has given everyone a really good roadmap for this whole world of bonus collaborations.
I hope so.
So now it's time to take action.
Yeah, get out there.
What will you create? Who will you reach out to? What unique value can you bring to the table?
I can't wait to see what people come up with.
Me too. And remember, we're here to support you every step of the way.
Absolutely. So keep those questions coming, keep experimenting, keep pushing those boundaries. The world of online marketing is waiting.
That's a wrap on our deep dive into bonus creation for the funnel factor.
Yeah.
We hope you found this journey insightful and inspiring. We'll see you next time for another deep dive into the ever-evolving world of online marketing.